What is going on?
Oh.
Again, interruptions, fam. We're not calling you that. That's just a
Interruptions, people.
thing.
Welcome back to the Voice Box,
Oh, you're warm down there.
episode 4. This is Interruptions podcast, the Voice Box,
The Voice Box. Installment 4.
installment number 4. We
Good.
do it on a weekly
Good.
basis.
Yep. Every week, every Saturday, currently.
Every Saturday. And
Unbroken trend.
before we lose any of y'all attention, I don't think we will yet, surely, but before you guys click off the video, subscribe please if you haven't already, like the video, comment, and new thing, if you comment this video, next Voice Box, we'll shout you guys out.
Or isn't it every episode?
Yeah, well, every episode, if you guys go down in the description below, in the comment section below, drop a comment, we'll subscribe to your channel, we'll reply to your comment, and
We'll
give you a
shout you out in the next video.
Totally.
So, on the podcast app, the podcasts are going to be normal. But in the video, because of some requests, we're going to start editing the podcast to make it a bit more funny and entertaining. But it won't be like other videos, like really edited.
It'll just be pictures.
It'll just be
and
like
stuff
pictures and then zoom, like various other editing.
That was epic.
First,
Topic of today is Big Ed.
aka the Mayo Man, aka Regular Ed.
So if you don't know what,
Or No Neck Man. Big Ed, Mayo Man, 90 Day Fiance. It's this show made by TLC. Stuff happens. He is a strange man who puts mayonnaise in his hair
to moisturize it,
and to make it stop hurting
Just
from
put-
when he's dyeing it.
just put shampoo in your hair.
I know. He dyes his hair black to make himself look younger for his
Girlfriend.
which he hasn't even met before.
And he
And
says it's the love of his life. So 90 Day Fiance is where these two people meet each other online and then they stay with each other for 90 days. And
they see how
they're
it goes.
fiancés. They try to
Be
become
fiancé peoples.
fiancés.
Well, number one, there's a bit of a language barrier. See, his girlfriend is from the Philippines, and
doesn't
she
speak
stole
English
his.
very
She's
well.
sort of stealing his money, and
If you haven't
Yeah.
watched it, you probably don't know what we're talking
he's.
about. Go watch it.
So okay, if you want us to react to it or do a video on it,
Go down.
yeah, go down and comment.
Yeah, they're both not very nice people, I guess. They don't not nice to each other really,
Yeah.
and it just was not very good. If you want us to make a video on it, do so because it was popular, but now it's not very as much popular anymore. And by the time we get the video out, it probably won't be very popular. So, but if you really do want
If
us,
you comment now, and then we'll get one out as soon as we
the
can.
next topic is getting into the
Gaming
talk.
world.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Mhm.
the brand new Assassin's Creed game.
You've probably heard about it. I heard about it a couple of days ago. Legitimately, I had not heard a single whisper about a new Assassin's Creed game, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's this trailer and there's this stuff, and cool.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you don't know what Assassin's Creed is, you're obviously not a gamer. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla is so they've done Assassin's Creed Origins, which is in Egypt. They've done one in Italy, one in England, and now
One in the ancient Roman Empire,
and
which
now
is Italy. But yeah.
and now they're doing one in Viking World.
Damn England again. Or
Damn England
Norway as
or
well,
Norway,
a bit.
because Vikings come from Norway. Assassin's Creed has kind of shied away from Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is about being an assassin, and I've played Assassin's Creed Origins. It's not very assassiny. It's more like
Just a
war.
game.
It's just a fighting game. It could be its own game. And Valhalla doesn't look like it's much of an assassin game either. It looks like it's just like
I mean,
Viking war.
in the trailer, he had like an assassin sort of blade. It's a bit of a remake of it,
yeah.
which looked pretty cool, but it still doesn't look very assassin-y.
But it's still a game. It looks pretty
It
cool.
looks pretty cool. I think it'll still be a good game, just not an original, like a traditional Assassin's Creed game, like the Ezio series or things like that.
So another gaming thing, if you play GTA, you'll probably know what this is.
If you know GTA or you are up to date with your memes,
Up to date with your memes, yeah. So in GTA, there's a bit of a war between these two groups.
between the green and the purple aliens, that probably makes
No sense.
no sense if
don't
you
know
have
what-
no idea what we're talking
So
about.
if you don't know what we're talking about, check a meme page or something, or search up a video of, purple aliens versus green aliens in GTA 5. It's basically there's two teams having a war in GTA 5.
If you don't know, if you're not part, if you are part of one of the gangs, please comment down below. We're purple, so
gang.
if you're green, I would prefer if you unsubscribed and ran away.
No. Making a video on it would be epic.
We could probably do that if you requested.
Yeah, if you really want. Well, I think we'll definitely do a GTA video.
Game time thing.
Yeah. Other thing, just a quick little channel update. Videos that we have upcoming this month. Now, if you are new around the channel, you probably won't know what we're talking about. But if you'll probably know that we have a bunch of different categories.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, what these categories are is if we make a video where we do cooking,
Yeah,
that will go in our eats category.
correct.
If we make a video where we play a game, that will go in our
Gaming category.
But only 4 of our categories of all 18 have only been started.
Mm-hmm.
But this month,
We're starting
7 new
more.
categories. So we've started normal, live, skits, and gaming. But the ones we're going to be starting this month are nature, eats, reviews,
where we review various items or multiple items in one video.
art,
World.
space,
Space,
extreme,
where we hurt each other.
where we do
Stunts
and
sort of
stuff like
things.
that. We have a very funny video for extreme that we're going to film soon.
Yeah, so that's pretty epic. If you're excited for that, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you get notified when they come out. If you request anything, I tell you this every episode, we tell you this every episode. If there is anything you want us to do, just comment.
Comment, yeah, and we'll do it.
And we'll do it.
So now, a debate. What is the best season?
And I'm not talking about, we're not talking about Fortnite or damn Warzone or some poopy thing like that.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, get that out of here.
We're talking about the seasons, as in winter,
Summer,
spring,
and autumn.
which one of those 4 seasons,
Is
the
the
only
best.
4 seasons, is the best one? Summer. I like the hot a lot more than I like the cold.
I don't know what it's like in other countries, if we have any viewers from any other countries, but in Australia, summer is godly. It's hot, but it's godly.
Australia is known for the heat,
Mm-hmm.
in like climate and whatever, and temperature. But summer's so much better. And when it's winter, it's actually freezing cold.
It can get really cold
And
here.
it's autumn right now, and it's a very windy, cold day, and it has been for like the past couple of days, and it sucks.
Comment what you think.
Winter is just no.
No.
It's no.
Oh, here we go.
If you're Australian, surely you know the company Arnott's.
If you don't know who they are, they made shapes.
If you're Australian, you've definitely had shapes before. Even if you are
Glucose
gluten.
intolerant, you know what they are.
You know what shapes are.
Tim Tams are also Arnott's.
Yeah, they're made by a company called Arnott's. It's
On
Am I American or something?
You are now.
Arnott's, that's
Arnott's.
or,
Tim Tams
But
made
anyway-
by Arnott's.
Anyway, Arnott's are a biscuit kind of making company here in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And one of their greatest, if not their greatest creation, Scotch
Fingers. They are incredible.
How they hold a special place in my heart. As every time I used to go to my grandma's house, she'd give me a Scotch finger for afternoon tea, and it was the best. And I loved going to my grandma's house so I could eat the Scotch finger.
Arnott's have revealed the recipe, the secret recipe to these Scotch fingers. Very epic.
They've revealed the way they make them, so now anybody out there can make an Arnott's Scotch finger.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Which, I mean, it might lose a bit of fun, like money there
Yeah.
in that department. But I mean,
I don't know why they revealed it. I guess for
it's a pretty cool thing just
Yeah.
to do. I mean, if they revealed the recipe of like shapes or Tim Tams, then yeah, they'd
probably
go out of business.
yeah.
But
They would never reveal Tim Tams.
right, that's pretty cool. Oh, this one in space news. A part of the moon that weighs 10 kilograms, just a chunk of it, has gone up for sale for $3.8 million.
It's a 10-kilogram piece of the moon, guys, and they're selling it for $3.8 million.
But that's just its first offer. They'll probably bid it higher. So it'll probably be around $4 million when it's bought. Why you would buy it, I don't know. Who's selling it? Who owns it now?
Is
Probably
NASA
NASA.
selling it?
I don't know.
Like, what are they gonna do? Why would
Or a
they want to
museum.
sell it? A museum will probably buy it, if anybody.
Or something. I mean, we've seen a piece of the moon before.
And what is 3.8? Yeah, we
that was
went to
pretty
a
cool.
museum. And what is $3.8 million gonna really help NASA for?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it's NASA selling it.
Yeah, maybe not. Pretty cool, but yeah, interesting. It's interesting.
Right. So next up,
Astronauts' favorite sightings from space. So some astronauts have said their favorite sightings from space. Like,
this isn't really news. It's not really about their favorite things. This is more about how cool it would be
to go to space.
and see these sightings.
Like, they're talking about, like, if they saw, like, I'm pretty sure one of them said the Northern Lights. They saw the Northern Lights from up
Or
in space.
Himalayas or something like that.
Like, it'd be cool to go up there, but you really, like, you have to dedicate your life to it if you want to.
And it makes sense because getting you up there costs billions of dollars, and if you're not completely dedicated to doing it, then it's not really worth it.
Looking at Earth from up in space would just be, like,
Very
that's where
cool.
you live. That you're looking at your home planet up from space, and it's just such a cool thought. Just to look up at the sky at night, just see space, and just think that
Pretty
how cool it would be to.
As like years go by, I mean, space travel is growing in popularity.
people
I mean,
are gonna go to
there
Mars
hasn't been
soon.
any space travel as of now, like properly. But I mean, things like SpaceX, they're talking about it, and there's a lot of talk around it. And I think it would be a really sick thing to be able to go up there and travel up there and see it without having to get all those degrees. But I mean, you still might have to get a degree so you can get the money to get up there,
Yeah.
because that is
Because
not
even
cheap.
if it happens, like, in our lifetime, that you can go to the space, like, without having to be, like, a scientist or an astronaut or anything like that, it'd still be really expensive.
So
Okay, now we're
pretty cool.
going to talk about, so in the tech world, Samsung
Confirmed the release date for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20.
and the Samsung Fold 2.
But the Samsung Fold 2 is a bit hazy, and I'm not sure. I
We
haven't
don't
read
know
up
if
a
exactly if it's
lot
been
about that.
confirmed
But yeah,
or what. Yeah.
it's just I just read it on the article. Anyway, the articles will be shown here, and they'll probably be put in the description if you want to read more. But
the Samsung
yeah,
Galaxy
pretty cool.
Note 20. It seems like Samsung doesn't like any of the numbers between 10 and 20. I don't know what the last Samsung Note was.
They skipped a lot of numbers.
They skipped
There
a
was
lot of
definitely no Samsung Galaxy 19.
Yeah, no. It's like iPhone. Why iPhone skip 9?
Why did Windows skip 9? That's old news, I guess.
9.
been a
What's
long
wrong
time
with the
ago.
number 9?
I don't know. There's been a lot of conspiracy theories out there.
Because the Galaxy 9 was like a popular thing when
Yeah.
it was new. Particularly lately. So this is about dinosaurs.
Oh, this next one is, gone to the archaeology world.
So, if you know dinosaurs, which most people know,
Almost everyone knows dinosaurs.
you'll know. That's not what I meant. Like, you know the dinosaur, one of the most famous dinosaurs, the Spinosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a main villain in Jurassic Park, one of the Jurassic
Yep.
Parks. It's
Something happened with
not a new discovery.
scientists now have a new outlook on not only the Spinosaurus but the entire dinosaur world. Something they discovered, I'm not entirely sure that it's down pat or if it's more of like an anecdote, but the Spinosaurus has been found to be an aquatic animal. It lived in river systems. I'm not sure where, but it's a water-dwelling animal, much more than land.
Did
now.
they say it can go land?
I'm not sure, but I think that was what
so
it was
it's an
saying.
amphibian?
I'm not sure, which is pretty interesting, and that they use their tail to move around in the ocean, which is or rivers system. Sorry, I think they were fresh water is what they found as well. So that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Spinosaurus. There would have been a
Especially
picture
if
on
it-
screen of what they
Yeah,
look
if it changes the dinosaur world or archaeology world, that would
Surely
be a
that
pretty
would
cool
change the look.
thing. Yeah,
Or did we know it looked like that? What did they discover to make this a thing?
I'm not sure, but the articles will all be down below if you want to find out more. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Investigate a bit. Yeah.
Yep. I guess more on that will come later, but that's a pretty cool thing just to address. I'm sure some sort of like structural features of it will have to be changed
Yeah.
because it's aquatic. But yeah, very interesting.
So anyway, let's jump back into gaming.
Back
gaming
into
world.
game news. Cyberpunk.
If you're a gamer or you like games, you've probably heard of the new Cyberpunk game coming out, and you can tell
It's-
more.
So there's the Brazilian or a Brazilian rating team or something like that.
Group
Yeah. Have given
Cyberpunk
a rating, not like 7 out of 10, like GPG, yeah.
M.
And it's R,
It's
R-rated.
R18 plus.
but it's not
So-
censored in Australia. So if you live in Australia, it won't be censored. I'm not sure for what, but
What does it want?
but
to
they
be censored
obviously
in
they rated
Australia
on
mean?
all different things from the
Yeah.
trailer. I mean,
it
there
looks
was
like a shooting.
it seems pretty cool, and I'm really excited
It
for
looks
it.
like a sick
We
game.
might play it for.
We might even get it
We might
when
even
it's
get it,
new.
so we might be able to play it on
When it's
like a let's
trending.
play. That would
Because
be
it
pretty
will
cool.
be trending surely. So
Cool.
this brings us to the end of.
The podcast number 4.
But before we go, if you're all the way here, go down, comment, because remember, when you comment, we'll subscribe to your channel, we'll reply to your comment, and we'll shout
Shout
you
you
out
out in the next video.
in the next podcast. So if you comment this video, we'll shout you out in VoiceBox episode 5. If you want to listen to the VoiceBox, in your pocket, go a jog and listen to us talk, go to the app Podcast Player.
It's on our
download it.
banner if you want to click the link there. But it's on Podcast Player, the Voice Box. We've got 3 episodes up already. The 4th with this episode. So pretty cool.
And make sure to follow Instagram if you want to DM us, talk to us, have a chat with us on Instagram. That would be sick.
Yeah, much appreciated.
So, subscribe if you're not subscribed, please. And
We'll see you then.
see you guys later.
Yeah!
Woo!
Eh, eh.